All right, so thanks for bearing with us here at some technical difficulties, and we're trying to get that all worked out for you folks joining us from abroad. But until we get the sponsorship dollars for professional broadcast equipment, we're going to be just struggling with what we've got. So popcorn fundraiser coming up for the Rough Riders. If you haven't got a chance to talk to your Rough Riders player about buying some popcorn, that'll certainly go a long way towards new mics, camera, Wi-Fi setup, I'm sure.
Maybe we can get a Starlink?
Yeah, there we go, Starlink, yeah. Somebody said that they go to school with Elon Musk's nephew and niece, so I'm sure that they probably have a Starlink thing. Let's talk to them. Regardless, we've got a 2-2 game. Here we go. 10-10 left to play in the second period as that puck gets pushed out into the neutral zone, but Colts send that thing deep, and Newcamp now to regroup. Backs it up over to Guyette. Guyette takes a shot from the back, but able to maintain his cool, and even though he's lost his stick, does a great little soccer move to kick that over.
Good play.
And out we come. Now we got a 2-on-1. Seeger and Henry.
Oh.
That probably was offsides. Maybe an ill-timed pass from Henry. Good intentions, but maybe the wrong time. And Eisenstein unable to collect it. Now here come the Colts. Nice play by Newcamp to slow him down through the rush in the middle. And Colts have no chance but just to send that thing all the way down. So out we come. And back down into the Colts zone. As the Rough Riders go for a change. Good pressure here by Cope. Cope forces a soft backhand where Guyette can help out. He does a good job of pushing that puck down there. Needs a little bit of support. Finally gets some help there, but nope. Nice work by Seeger as we lost the puck here on our side for a second. But he did some nice work to be able to hold on to that thing. And Seeger again tries to shoot the puck there, but battling in front of the net was Heaton, and we have an icing call coming up here. Face-off now coming to the left of the Colts goalie, and a shot comes in right off of the leg of Duran. As now it's one forward. Lucas Mumm's going to have to do a good job of keeping his man outside. Good look there from the Colts, but misses the net high and outside, so no shot there, and Gold needs some help. He's just hacked to bits, no whistle. And now the Rough Riders go to battle for it, and wow, what a stop, what a read. And Braden Smith denies a great opportunity as we had 3 Rough Riders in the corner and nobody covering the front of the net. So a 2-on-1 there. Turned aside as Braden was able to get back out, square up to the shooter, and eat that thing up. So now Ryu will take that draw to the right. Braden Smith wins that back. And a falling Newcamp able to push it over. It sits there for a second. Ryu sends that around. Sosnowski there, but Colts get to it first, and they'll push it back down low. Rhiannon sends it up to Ryland. Ryland chips it up to Ryu. Now Ryu's got a chance to get out and get some speed. Man falls down. He's got a chance to get a shot. Sends one over right off the pad, and Sosnowski was heading that direction, but I think he had fallen down as well. Now Ryland gets it over, and Ryu sends a puck towards the net, but right into the glove. As the Colts goalie is down and looking for that low shot, found it, covered it with the glove. So 7:34 left to play. Second period. Rough Riders again doing a great job of outshooting their opponent 16-7. And there comes another one right off the draw from Ryu. Right back into the Colts goalie's glove. He smothers it, and we'll try this one again. So Ryu, Sosnowski, and Reith Miller up front. Reith Miller, Newcamp in the back. This one onto the stick of the Colts players, and they will look to regroup now. They send it around. Can the Rough Riders keep it in? Don't keep it in, but they are able to keep it controlled. Nice play by Rihanna as she sends that up. Now Ryland's got a chance for a shot. Sends one there, and they're doing a good job of getting the pucks onto the net. We just need to get somebody there crashing and collect those rebounds because they're sitting there. Oop. Ryland, as he was winding up, had that thing picked off his stick, and now Rihanna does a good job of back checking there, getting back to where he can win it back up to the forwards, and nice work by Ryu to back up. Reith Miller sitting there, and Sosnowski aiming for it. Nice work by Newcamp to win it over into the hot wall there. Back up in front, and now here comes Sosnowski. Can he get it off of the side of the net? Great look, though. Good puck movement from this line here. Ryland now battling for it, getting tackled by his man. He's going to work for it on his stomach and some pushing and shoving, but no penalties here. As now Alex gets that up and going for the wraparound was Ryland. Comes back up to the point. Newcamp's going to send that thing deep. Up to the front, and now Ryu's got a chance. Sends one towards the net, off the glove. It's still sitting there loose. Still sitting underneath there. So Snowski on his butt, gets it up, and now it's up to Guyette. Guyette's got a chance to rip it. Blocker save from the Colts. Great pressure here from the Rough Riders, though. Now it comes up to the point again.
Pass.
Nice look again, and just eaten up by that Rough Riders. But yeah, you had the guy wide open on the back door. They keep trying that, and you know what? If nothing else, they've been putting pucks on there, and this time they had guys there for the rebound. So keep doing that. It's bound to go in at one point. 5:55 left to play in the second period, knotted at 2. Cope wins it back up to the point. And bouncing puck, unable to be collected by either team, finally gets sent all the way out. No icing as it got tipped. The guy that's going to have to take a look. He buys some time with a nice spin there. Sends it around over to Lucas Mum. Lucas Mum heads up, gets that puck up to where Jack Heaton can get it, but loses control of it. Now Guyette loses his speed. He comes in though. Works the way to make a strong move towards the net and gets it up to where Duran can put one on net, and it's tipped a couple times. Slapped there for a second. Can they get it? Heaton tries to get to it, but it's pushed up. And now nice work by Duran. Yep, sticked off by a Colts player, but another nice work there. Push it up to Heaton. Heaton's got it. Yes! He's got a chance. Can he get a shot? Pushes it towards the net. Nice look, but not a lot onto the shot. And the Colts goalie sticks to the side. Now it comes through. Over to Cope. Cope battling for it. Heaton now in the corner. Back up to the point, and they'll send that all the way down. That'll be an icing. Again, good pressure from this line, but just not able to found the back of the twine. Either way, though, take that, wear these guys out, and again, let that top line get some good shots. We'll get some goals out of this eventually.
Really good puck movement.
Just going to have to find some of those second chance goals as the Rough Riders out shooting the Colts 21-7. So it's just a matter of time. Just got to keep that pressure on. Puck one back over to the Colts, and Gold keeps it in for a second. Henry Ing pushes over. Nice play by Gold. And now Seeger rips a bomb. Comes right off the paddle, though, and sticked into the corner. Henry Ing using that body. Right back over to Gold. Gold's got his man over there on the side. Sits on the doorstep. Good stick by the Colts player. Comes back out to Ree. Ree pushes it over to Henry Ing. Henry Ing. Nice heads-up play just out of the reach of Gold as Ing and Gold have essentially traded positions here. Now Seeger's going to get that thing and scare everybody on the bench as he rips it right off the blue line and deep. Colts make a dangerous play as they were looking to break that out right across the middle, but nobody there to bang it home for the Rough Riders. So out it comes, and Henry Ing just using the body as much as he can to keep that thing in. Does it to the point where the Rough Riders are going to be the first ones to it as they come out, and now he gets a chance to chip it up. Continues to work as he gets that thing out. Now the Colts look for it, and they finally regroup as the long change has kept the defense out there for a while for the Rough Riders. Got some tired legs, and Elijah Gold's going to have to dig deep, try to get this thing out. Nice reversal there. Buy himself some space. Little backhand up. And now Seeger's got a chance to move it up.
Oh, got to move that puck.
Seeger getting through a couple men. goes to get that thing deep and comes off a shin pad, so nothing going there as the Rough Riders will need a change. The Colts keep it down in their zone, though, and so they're going to send that thing down out of reach and what will end up being an icing. So finally some time for the Rough Riders here to kind of collect their breath and get an offensive draw.
23-7 shots on goal.
It's got to go in at some point, Mike. It's one of these shots will come off. We'll see if Ryu goes to push this thing forward right off the draw again. He does, and right back into the glove of the goalie. So good idea, but need to have the right wing crashing the net there if we're going to go for that. Guyette having a heck of a game controlling that puck in there. So Snowski goes to work on two guys. Guyette picks up the trash and comes around. Now he goes 2-on-1. And little give and go on the 1-on-2s. Now Guyette sees his man up top. Nice heads up look. Yep. Newcamp sends a puck in. Ryu right there, but stick on it from the Colts player, and they send it up. They'll move forward. Nice back check by Ryu. It's going to slow down any sort of rush, but no man there for the Rough Riders. The Colts get to it, and they'll push it down low. Send it over into the corner. Colts with their first sustained offensive pressure for a little while here. Now the puck comes up, and Alex on top of it trying to get some space. Can't do it. Newcamp will send that back up the strong side, but 3 Colts there, so it doesn't come out. The Colts have a chance to regroup. Colts now dancing for it in the corner. Rough Riders seem to be getting a little bit tired as they've sent everything they can at this goalie and still going the other direction. And so Snowski loses his footing as he goes after the puck. And Newcamp tries to work it out. Goes around to the weak side, but not strong enough to get out. And now Guyette's got his man up. He sees Snowski. Man's falling. So Snowski's on his own. Can he bury it? Just wide. Ryland, though, gets to it first. It's tired Colts. And change for the Rough Riders on the defense. As Lucas Mumm slows it down, and now they come through. And the Colts tired after that rush from the Rough Riders. They send it all the way in. Now Elijah's got a man about 100 feet up, but loses control of it, and the Colts able to get it with fresh legs.
There you go.
So Snowski's got it. He's got Ryu. Ryu's just going to have to send that thing deep. 48 seconds left to go. Rough Riders going for a change up top. Colts there for a second, and they rush forward with it. Lucas Mumm. And who was that? Heaton coming back on the back check. Wouldn't let his man get a clean shot off. Puck sits there, and Ben Collins slides to smother that with 27 seconds left to go in the second period. Still tied at 2. A lot of back and forth in the last few minutes there. Gotta love the pressure that we've got there, but man, it is it's been slow going here. A lot of long shifts there, period of the long change. And it's one back, but collision by the Rough Riders allows the Colts to keep that thing in. Pushed up again, pushed into the corner there. 2 Rough Riders continue to battle for it. Ender Duran's finally got a chance to look at it. He sees his man far side, but maybe a little too far. As Jack Cope was there, but maybe one of those you want to play off the boards and let the man skate into it rather than sending it up. And Colts have been reading that one well. Send it right back in, but offside. So 5 seconds left to go. See if the Rough Riders can keep this out of the zone long enough to negate any sort of chance. Colts will send that down. That'll do it for 2. Scoreless period. Here is plenty of shots from the Rough Riders, 25-9, but just nothing going in the back of the net. So going to have to continue to work hard to try to get that puck to the net and see if they can get some rebounds past this goalie.
Yeah, maybe a little bit better scoring opportunities instead of just right to the chest, but they're doing a good job with the shots on goal. Just need a little bit better scoring opportunities.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. It seemed to be the game that they had going yesterday when they would get good hard shots. They seemed to find the logo more than they found the net, and you're going to have to try to find those corners a little bit more. So here we go to start the third period. The Jack Ender Jack line out there, tied 2-2. 15 minutes to play. Let's see who can come out on top of this one. Battling for it there, and Guyette's going to get speed. Again, he's going to get a chance to get that puck around. He's going to go in. Jack Heaton can be the first one to it. Sends it back over to Guyette. Just a little hot for him to handle, and that thing comes almost out. But nice work by Cope to send that back down on net. And nobody there else otherwise for the Rough Riders, so it comes all the way out. Guyette circling to try to find some space. Sends it over, but nobody there for the Rough Riders, so they're going to have to make a move. And now good work by Ender to get a stick on it and push that thing up. Jack Heaton's there. Can he push forward? Loses an edge a little bit, and that thing comes out. And I think we've got an offside call. Let's see what we got. Offsides is the call. As Heaton lost his footing there going into that one and just fell ahead of the puck. So now Gilhooly will take that. Eisenstein to his right, Ing to his left. Mum and Reithmiller in the back. Gilhooly wins that back to Mum, but just out of his reach, so he's got to send that up. Sends it right back up to Gilhooly. Gilhooly chips. Eisenstein just ahead of Henry Ing, and he'll continue to fight for it now. Gilhooly takes a look. Nice backhand sauce over to Mum. Mum's got a chance for some speed. Sends it up between the skates, and Henry Ing's going to chip that thing down low. Can Jet get to it? And the Colts will get to it first. Comes up, and Seeger now. Nice little move around one guy. Continues to fight for it. It's on the doorstep for Henry Ing. It's sitting there, but couldn't get it out where the goalie couldn't get to it. Colts, nicely enough, will send it right back over to Seeger. It's a little gift there. Can they do anything with it? Elijah sends it up right onto the stick of Henry Ing. He's tripped up, but whistle hasn't been blown a whole lot on either side, so not a lot going. Now Seeger's got it. He battles for it for a second, stays onside, and Henry Ing carries it, sees his man across, but sticked aside by the Colts, and now they come out with pressure. Through Lucas Mum's legs, and Eisenstein has a chance to look it up. It's going to send that thing all the way around. Bouncing puck gets over to Henry Ing. He'll chip it up and out, and could have been an offside, but like I said, the whistles aren't blowing. So now Lucas Mum sends it up. Eisenstein chipped off the wall to Gilhooly. Gilhooly went for the centering pass, but it's kept there by the Colts, and so they pushed out. Lucas Mum, nice work to battle for that. Continues to work. Seeger's got it. He's got a chance to rip it right off the dome piece for the Colts goalie. And Seeger there to collect it again. Over to Stosowski. Played it between the legs. Nice one-hand poke check forward. Try to get it back into his reach, but nothing going now. Ryland's going to try to chip it up. Lucas Mum sees his man far side. Nice work by Elijah to call for that. Goes into two guys, though. Sandwich there, and that thing's going to come up as the Rough Riders are going for a change. Now Newcamp chips it over to Gilhooly. Gilhooly, time for a change there, so he'll get that thing deep, and he'll go off changing out for Ryu. And as he does, the Colts come up with it. Nice work by Newcamp to slow down the rush. Ryu helping out on the defensive side. Pushes it over. And now Ryland's got a chance to get it out there. Gets past a tired Colts player. Can he get to where he can get a shot? He's going to push out wide. Colts players on top of him. They keep it there, and they're going to send that down. Not enough to be icing, so Guyette's going to have a chance to regroup as the Colts go for a change. Makes a move around one guy. Now he's coming in with speed. Deserves to get rewarded after the game he's had. And look at that. Just as we asked for it, Brandon Guyette finally getting rewarded for all the work that he's done from the back end, getting through the neutral zone. Buries one just below the glove. 3-2 Rough Riders. 11:27 left to play in the game.
Good shot.
Yeah, really, happy to see him get one after it feels like he's had probably 6 or 7 rushes where he's come out wide. He finally got an opportunity to rush one up the middle and just puts that thing right on the target. Now he'll have some work to do on the defensive end. But does a good job as he's able to negate that. Now 3-on-2 for the Rough Riders. Comes off the stick of Ryu, and fortunately very well read by the Colts. So that'll slow down the rush, but Ryu right back on top of it. Chips it down low. Behind the net, Colts are going to try to play it around. Guyette does a great job of holding that in. And he goes 1-on-3. Finally gets a little bit of help from Alex. It's up there and well kept in. For a second, but just sent out. And Newcamp, I'm going to say wisely, just chips that thing forward. Rather get the whistle in the offside there than get beat and have a 2-on-1 going the other way.
Yep.
So a 3-2 game, 10:45. The Rough Riders still out shooting their opponent, the Colts, 3-1. 28-9 are the shots. As the Jack Ender Jack line takes out and loses the draw, so the Colts will come in with it. Nice play there to chip it back up into the neutral zone by Ree. Chips again, but this time the Colts were able to get it deeper, and so Lucas Mumm will have to recollect behind his net. Sends that over to Cope. Cope's got his head up. Can he chip that up? Fortunately, no, it's still kept in, but nice second effort by Ree, and now we got a Jack and Jack 2-on-1 of sorts, and he buries it. Jack Cope finds the lower blocker side again.
I didn't even see that shot.
It was, you know what? He just did a good job of disguising it. I think he kind of looked off the pass and then just really put that thing in the same spot that he scored now 3 times, I think in 4 games, low blocker side. So unfortunately for the Cope parents, that new stick is paying off. So if he asks for another one, you might have to buy it for him because that's 3 goals in 4 games.
Nice play.
So 10:03 left to go as Ree kicks it up to Cope. Cope sees the other Jack over there, but puts it just behind him, and that's going to unfortunately be an icing. But nice to see the Jack Ender Jack line get rewarded there after some good shifts too. They've been spending a lot of time in the offensive zone. Couldn't really find the back of the twine. Nice 2-on-1 goal there from Jack Cope. 4-2 game for the Rough Riders. Gilhooly line out here now to take the draw. Off to the right of goalie Braden Smith. One into the half wall there, and Eisenstein's got a chance to get some steam going. Just loses control a little bit, but now Seeger's there to back him up. Seeger gets through it. Oh, just off his stick and has to send out wide, but he's going to continue to fall for it. I cannot believe they didn't call that as a blatant elbow. All right, they did finally call a penalty. It was a blatant elbow between the numbers as Seeger went to play that puck, and finally they get it. But yeah, Seeger doing a great job of controlling that as now the extra man comes on. Great look there, and Seeger sends it up, sends it into the net from Eisenstein. And the puck's still sitting there loose. But the call has been made, so is this the first power play for the Rough Riders in this game?